Have you ever felt that, despite all the rush and effort, the day just slips right through your fingers? That problems pile up, your mind gets overwhelmed, and your sense of purpose feels farther and farther away? If this feeling sounds familiar, you're not alone, and the good news is, there's a way to turn things around even before the sun rises. Stoic philosophy, with its timeless principles, offers 5 morning habits that can transform not only your routine but the way you live your life. These habits are a secret weapon for anyone seeking more focus, resilience, and gratitude, even when the world insists on being chaotic. No complicated methods or instant miracles here, just simple, accessible practices that strengthen your inner self and help you face challenges with a new mindset. Change begins with small daily actions that resonate deeply in your mind, your heart, and, of course, your life. Want to discover how embracing impermanence, self-reflection, conscious intention, and love for your fate can become the pillars of a more productive, balanced, and purposeful day? Get ready to dive into a journey that goes beyond goals, a journey of real transformation. Starting with the very first habit, right when you wake up. Meditation on impermanence, memento mori. Waking up and remembering that life is brief might sound dark, but it's actually liberating. Reflecting on impermanence awakens us to immediate gratitude. The simple fact of opening your eyes is already a gift. When we internalize that nothing is guaranteed, not even the next minute, we begin to value every moment, every conversation, every breath more deeply. This is where intention starts shaping the day, not random chance. This practice requires nothing more than a few minutes of silence upon waking. You can lie still in bed or sit up, taking deep breaths and quietly asking yourself, what if today was my last day? No drama, just awareness. The impact is direct, more conscious decisions, less procrastination, and greater focus on what truly matters. The present ceases to be ordinary and becomes urgent, sacred. This kind of daily reflection pulls us away from the illusion of total control and brings us closer to the virtue of acceptance. It's not about living in fear, but about living in presence. It trains us in a more fatty love of fate, embracing what is without resistance. Even discomfort then takes on a new flavor and opportunity to grow. Every difficulty becomes a chance to show resilience. If you want to make this a habit, try placing a visual reminder near your bed. Could be a phrase like, remember you will die, or something symbolic like an hourglass. What matters is that this small morning ritual reconnects you with the essentials, awakening not just your body, but your soul. Because only those who remember death truly live. Writing and self-reflection. Stoic journaling. Writing in the morning is like wiping the fog off the mirror of your mind before facing the day. By putting thoughts on paper, we clear mental space and gain clarity. Stoic journaling goes beyond mere venting. It's a daily exercise in self-reflection and intention setting. It helps cultivate the virtue of honesty with yourself and see what needs adjusting, without masks or filters. You can start with 3 simple questions. What am I grateful for today? What can I improve in myself? And how do I want to act when challenges arise? This pause creates a bridge between the night that passed and the day ahead. It's a space where life's impermanence meets the possibility of purpose, where small shifts in attitude can change the entire course of your journey. The practice also invites us to acknowledge our flaws without judgment, but with a growth mindset. This isn't about blame, but about taking responsibility with lightness and courage. Daily writing can reveal behavioral patterns needing attention or bring forth forgotten virtues. All of this nourishes self-knowledge and strengthens emotional resilience. If you've never written before, start with just 5 minutes. Use a simple notebook. It doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs to be honest. If you can, read something inspiring first, like a passage from Meditations by Marcus Aurelius or The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. This quiet practice transforms mental chaos into conscious direction. And gradually, you'll notice the mind can be trained with paper, pen, and presence. Setting intentions, not goals. The difference between goals and intentions might seem subtle, but it completely changes how we approach life. Goals focus on external results, things often beyond our control. Intentions focus on what depends on us, how we want to act, and who we want to be throughout the day. This shift brings lightness and alignment with true purpose. Starting your day by setting an intention is like choosing an internal compass to guide your actions. Could be something simple like, today I want to be patient, or I will practice courage in the face of difficulty. These intentions are seeds planted in your mind that grow and blossom through everyday actions. And the best part? They connect us to what really matters, instead of trapping us in uncertain outcomes. This focus on internal control builds resilience because frustration diminishes when we know our value lies in our attitude, not the outcome. Plus, cultivating intentions helps us live more mindfully aware of our choices and conscious of the small decisions that shape our character. When discomfort arises, intentions form the foundation that supports how we respond. To make this habit stick, try writing a single intention right after journaling. No long lists or heavy demands, just one clear, simple intention that speaks to your heart. Over time, this creates a powerful effect, like an invisible habit that guides you toward a more virtuous and meaningful path. Embracing voluntary discomfort. You know that discomfort we often avoid at all costs? The Stoics teach us that facing small, voluntary challenges is a real workout for life. Whether it's a cold shower, a light fast, or extra physical effort, these moments build resilience, that emotional muscle protecting us when things get really tough. It's like your mind is a gym, and discomfort is the weight that makes it stronger. The goal isn't to punish yourself, but to break the addiction to excessive comfort that weakens us. We live in a world full of distractions and conveniences, but that can make us fragile when the unpredictable hits. Accepting a bit of discomfort in the morning already prepares us to face life's surprises with more courage and balance. Moreover, these small conscious sacrifices create a sense of self-mastery, an essential virtue for any growth journey. When you voluntarily endure discomfort, you're telling yourself, I control my choices, not my circumstances. This mindset strengthens a more fatty love of fate, accepting whatever comes with serenity. To start, pick a discomfort that feels challenging but doable. Turn off the air conditioning upon waking, walk a bit faster during your morning stroll, or simply sit silently for 5 minutes without your phone. Try it out and watch how, little by little, this practice builds an inner armor against life's storms. Mindfulness and acceptance practice a more fatty. Starting your day with mindfulness is like pressing a reset button for your mind and heart, an invitation to be fully present in the now. It's not about emptying your mind or chasing perfection, but about observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This state of awareness creates a solid foundation to face the day with calmness, clarity, and above all, deep acceptance of whatever comes. The famous amor fati. Amor fati, or love of fate, is the Stoic practice of not just accepting but loving everything that happens, the good, the bad, the comfortable, and the uncomfortable. It transforms how we see events. They cease to be obstacles and become essential parts of personal growth. This virtue strengthens us and brings inner peace, even amidst life's storms. To practice, simply take a few minutes upon waking to breathe deeply and observe what's happening inside you and around you, without trying to control anything. You might pair it with a quick reflection: what can I love today in everything that happens, even if it's difficult? This simple question shifts the focus from suffering to learning and gratitude. This habit not only boosts emotional resilience but also nurtures a greater purpose, that alignment between intention and reality. And hey race, the cool part, mindfulness practice becomes more natural over time, almost automatic, like brushing your teeth. The reward? A fuller life, more connected to yourself and the world, the true treasure of existence. Now that you know these 5 Stoic morning habits, how about putting them into practice and noticing the changes in your life? What would it be like to wake up every day with the clear intention to live with more gratitude, resilience, and purpose? What voluntary discomforts are you willing to embrace to become stronger? And most importantly, how can you make these practices your constant companions? Reflection is just the beginning. True transformation comes from conscious action. How about starting today? Try one of these habits tomorrow morning and see how it shapes your day. Want to continue this journey of personal growth and self-discovery? Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and follow content that will help you live a fuller life aligned with your values. Your path to a more stoic, focused, and happier life begins now. Are you ready to take the first step?